What's up, guys? So in this video, I'm going to be covering bot signups on your Klaviyo pop-up. I don't know if you guys are experiencing this, but I'm getting a lot of bot signups on my pop-ups for accounts that I'm working for, and it's not good, obviously. We don't want bots signing up because if you're trying to grow a company's list or even your own list, the stats aren't accurate if we're having, bots sign up, and it's not good for deliverability. Your open rates are going to go down. Your click rates are going to go down if you're sending to bots that aren't going to open your email. So we want to get those accounts out of there. So what I do is I'm going to show you today my fix to this. Basically, I make it so when they sign up to the pop-up, they instantly either get suppressed or deleted without having to do anything. So if you ask Klaviyo, like if you go to support, try to figure out like, hey, what do I do here? Why is this happening? They're going to tell you to make sure you have double opt-in in. But anyone that knows anything about email marketing knows that you don't want double opt-in in because it's just another step for your potential customer to go through to get your emails. And we don't want it, we don't want their customer journey to be one step harder than it has to be. So this is my fix to it. So what you do here is you go to your Klaviyo, and this is just a demo Klaviyo here. Nothing's on it, so this will be on your actual Klaviyo, of course. You go to list and segments, you go create new segment, and name it, whatever you want to name it. I'm just gonna name it test for this. Then we're gonna do properties about someone. Since this is a screenshot of bots, obviously. So since all my bots have pluses in them, every email, some random stuff afterwards, I'm gonna filter for that. So I'll do properties about someone, email, contains, and a plus. Hey guys, quick interruption here. If any of you guys are e-com brand owners making at least $50K a month and want this set up for you, or an audit to see if bots are signing up to your pop-ups or any other issues that are affecting sales, you can book a call in the link in the description and we can check this out for you. All right, let's get back to the video. Then I'll also do, and someone can receive email marketing because they subscribed. So this is going to be your definition. Yours might be different. Maybe if depending on the bot emails, what they all have in common, what you can filter for. But mine's a plus. So I'm going to create segment, and then I don't know what that noise is behind me. I'm going to pause this video because that's annoying. All right, so we created our segment. Sorry about the interruption. I don't know what that was. Next step is we're going to make a flow. Yours probably looks different than this. I've never made a flow on this account, obviously. So what you'll do though is you'll click build your own flow. Then, name it whatever you want to. I'm gonna name it TRT. Create flow. Okay, we'll just select the trigger here. So we'll go over here to all triggers and then added the segment. And then this is our segment we just made. And save. Confirm and save. Okay, now that we got that set up, we'll need to put a webhook in. This will either work for you just like that, or it'll say you'll try to bring it in and it'll say you need to enable two-factor authentication, which if it pops up, it'll let you know. You'll just have to go to your Klaviyo settings, privacy, and then enable it. Takes like a minute to set up, pretty easy, and then you can continue from here. So what we need here is we need a destination URL, we need headers, and we need the code. I have a doc right here. I'll have the link in the description of this video so you guys can get access to it. But it's pretty simple. Basically, this doc goes over what I'm showing you in this video. So there's two things we can do here. We can either suppress a profile or we can delete a profile. So whatever you want to do. Do you want to delete the bots or just suppress them? So they'll still be on your, if you suppress them, they'll be on your Klaviyo account, but you can't send them emails. And if you delete them, they'll just be gone altogether. But for this example, I'm just going to suppress. So we have our URL, we have our 4 headers and our code. So everything we need is right here. One thing to note, if you are going to delete them, the code or the link is incorrect. So if you look here, the suppressing URL is identical to the deleting URL, which is incorrect. I don't know what happened here when they made this article and how they haven't found out about it yet, because this article's kind of old, but it won't work. What you'll have to do is your URL for deleting your profile will be this, and I'll put it in the description. But this is the correct URL you're going to want to be using if you're trying to delete the profile. If you want to just suppress them, then you can use this URL and it'll work just fine. So that's what we're going to do here. Just going to copy this URL, paste it, which I already did, I guess, and then header 1. So there's key, this is the key, and this is the value. So we'll copy the key, put it in here, and then copy the value, put it in here. And then you'll want to do this 4 times because there's 4 headers. So what you'll do is just fill out those other 4. Key, 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 header, header, header. But wait till you get to this one because it's going to be a little tricky. I'm going to fill these in and then I'll be back. Alright, so I filled these in. You can pause it here, make sure yours match up. Next we have the value for this one. So what you need here is, this is what you're filling in here, but you're replacing this with a private API key that you have to make. So what you'll do here is you can either make a new Klaviyo tab or just go back to the home, but you'll have to, I just made a new tab, so what I'll do is say you go back home, you go to settings, and then you do API keys, and you'll have to make a new API key. So you click here, I just give full access, name it something that you'll remember. Obviously not PPPPP, but something you'll know what it is. So you'll name it something and then you'll hit create. I'm gonna pause the video because I'm not gonna show my private API key, but you'll just hit create and then it'll pop up right on your screen here and you can get the option to copy it. And what I do is I copy it and I paste it somewhere so I have it, and then I'll show you the next steps. Alright, so I went ahead and put my API key in. I'm going to show you guys how to do that now. So this is what we're filling in that section. We're just going to replace this with our API key. So this is what I like to do. This isn't a real API key, this is just a demo. But what you'll do is then copy this, paste it somewhere, and then you take your API key that you copied, and basically you just replace this part, the brackets and all. And then this is what you're filling in that value section. So you'll copy that, bring it over, paste it in there. Then we're almost done. All we have left is the code here. So we'll grab the code from the bottom all the way up to there, copy, make sure to replace all of this, paste, and then we should be good. So we'll just hit save and then preview. We have to make sure this works, send test requests, and then successfully sent webhook. So if that happens, you know you did it correctly. If you get an error, you might have like a space in between the letter, and you don't, like in between the letter and you have to backspace it or something. It could be that. It could be you messed up your API key somehow. Just double check. But if you did everything as I did in this video, it should work perfectly. So now anytime a bot signs up to your pop-up, it will then be instantly suppressed before you can even send them any emails through this flow. But yeah, that should wrap this video up. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Like, subscribe. I'm going to be trying to post some more videos on here with some good Klaviyo content. So that should be all for this one, guys. Thanks.